This is Chris Johnson to introduce all my hey brothers and sisters of the Onpassive family. Let's do this!
This is Karina Lance. Hey.
Robert Tantulo here. Hey.
Cynthia Brown. Hey.
Jerry Gonsalves. Hey.
Don McIntyre. Hey.
This is Gina Leva. Hey.
This is Kevin Rutledge. Hey.
Mr. Tuek. Hey.
This is David Switzer. Hey.
Lavelle Walk-On. Hey.
Pam Turner. Hey. Hey. Diane Lennon. Hey.
Hey, it's coming! Onpassive, it's coming!
In October, next few days, we're launching a new platform called Victory with Ash. The name should be telling. It's obviously that's not the business. And it's a free platform, exclusive for now. It will only be available for our Onpassive qualified people. From those who we quantified and qualified, now those we're going to verify that will go to this. Victory with Ash is the only exclusive gateway that will take us to the dream business, to the, big, bold, beautiful shared dream that we all cherish.
And this is a cult.
Karma's a bitch.
Queen of Karma.
Hello, everyone, and how are you all doing today? I hope that you're all doing very, very, very well and that you're all having a wonderful, amazing day. I know that I am. It's a wonderful day today. We have Onpassive 2.0, not Onpassive. This name cracks me up. I love Onpassive. Yes. Yes. We all love Onpassive. Woo woo. Woo woo. I don't know why there's two of me in the chat. There shouldn't be. Someone's probably trying to pretend to be me. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but good to see you, Mr. Level. And Nev says Insanity with Ash is definitely a more accurate name. I mean, that is what we are doing here. Good to see you, Joe. Glad that you could make it. And glad that YouTube is working again. I guess the other day, YouTube went down for like several hours for like half of the users or something. It didn't affect me at all. I didn't notice it. The only reason why I knew it was happening is because Joe was like, is anyone else's YouTube messing up? What is going on? And then when I looked online, there were all kinds of people talking about this. And there's been people releasing videos today discussing YouTube's blackout. And I was like, oh, wow, no, that sucks. I wasn't even aware it was going on. So pay attention. Pay attention. You can sometimes get into your own little bubble and then not even be aware that the platform that you're using is out. So glad that everybody's back. Glad you're back. Violet is here. Good to see you. In it to swindle it. I like it. I like it. Mark says, this is Mark B. Hey, 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 hey. That's right. We're going to be reacting to Chris today, and it's been a little while, so I thought that intro was fitting. Yes, I did. Mother Ash Teresa. I love Onpassive. I made the comment of, I wonder how many people in the intro have left since, making the intro, which it was made probably a good 4 or 5 years ago. So I asked how many had left, and Joe says probably half. I'd say that's, about that. I know I only see about half of those people still here. That's for sure. I haven't seen probably about half of them in a while. The world is at your fingertips, Daniel says. It is. It is. It's her AI twin. Yes. Yeah. It's my love AI twin. It's come to join us in the chat. We don't need that. Double your pleasure, double your fun. Double the chaos is what that would be. That's what that would be. I don't know why there's two, because I don't have another browser open at all. I don't know. And then I would be in the chat probably because of my StreamYard. I don't know. Who knows? I was being mom and wife. I was. And so I was busy. I'm busy. I was doing a bunch of house cleaning this past week because whenever we have a long weekend, I get a little bit behind for a couple days. Because I relax, I take time off. My kiddos out for longer. So I, take some time off, spend time with my family. I'm not doing all of my house cleaning, and I don't clean for a couple days, and then I'm like OCD, so then I'm like, now I have to steam clean the entire house. And that's what happened. I even wrote about it on Facebook. I was like, listen, guys, you'll be gone for at least the whole day today. I need to catch up. But I think we've been doing good. I think we've been doing good. So it's been a little while since we've reacted to Chris Johnson, and I wanted to check in with him. He hasn't been streaming every single day, so there's that. But first, before we do that, let's deal with this comment. I'm sure everyone's waiting for. Someone says, we are in it to win it. Congratulations. Victory with Ash. Thanks, and God bless our wonderful CEO, Mr. Ash, the man sent from God to help the humanity. We are moving forward by the grace of God. This is not sarcasm. This isn't someone in my chat that is, hanging out in our community. This is somebody that is in Victory with Ash. This is what they actually believe. I'd say a good half of the people in it still believe this very much so. The other half know what's up. We are in it to win it. Either you believe or not, the company is coming to stay. It's not supposed to be a company, right? And this is what I mean. We have to figure out what this damn thing is today. Hopefully by the end of today, we'll know what it is. but it's coming to stay and shake the whole world. Believe God and believe our CEO, Mr. Ash. We have to follow his instructions. B, I don't have to follow anyone's instructions but my own. So I'm sorry that you feel like you have to follow his instructions. You don't. You don't. You have complete free will. But here on my channel, we speak out about it. But that just goes to show you, again, this is why. That's exactly why we speak out about it. Because believing that a man that has been running pyramid schemes since the 90s and been a part of pyramid schemes since the 90s has had the S.E.C. sue him and fine him and give him an 8-year director's bar is about to open up some company that's going to save all of humanity and make you a millionaire. That sounds insane. That sounds completely insane. How would that happen? And how is one man going to save all of humanity, even with a community of help? And the largest their community ever grew to was allegedly 1.4 million members. I think it was accounts, because everyone was opening several Onpassive accounts, but they claim members. But I'm sorry, but that's just not enough. Like, that's not even close. You know what I'm saying? And it sucks. I would love it if the issues here on our earth were not as complex, and if one person could just flick a switch and then they would all be solved. Doesn't that sound wonderful? It does, which is why people want to believe it. Which is why there are that 1.4 million people. It's like wishful thinking. Yes, that would be amazing, wouldn't it? Right? Imagine. But it's just not reality. And it's impossible. The things that Ash has promised these people are things that are out of his realm. He doesn't have the resources and the ability for this because no one person does. Even the world's biggest billionaires probably couldn't do that, even if they wanted to. And that's often what they bring up, right? That's how they separate Ash from everyone else in the world. They say, all those other billionaires, they could just fix all of the world's issues with their money. And unfortunately, it takes a lot more than money. It's just like, even if we built a bazillion new homes, people would still be homeless. The issue with homelessness is not just that there aren't enough homes. These are very complex issues. These are things that have like centuries of history. Like, you know what I'm saying? It sucks, but it's just, that's the way it is. Even one country can't fix all of the issues of the world. Trump, you know, like, it just can't be done. There isn't enough. There's so much, and a lot of these things are so deep. Ash promised to stop wars, and it's like, this man isn't even Trump. So I don't know what, like, why you would be like, yeah, he's the guy that's going to do it. It's just all very, very strange for people that are on the outside looking in, as most cults are. When you're looking at them from the outside, you're going, I don't know why you'd even believe that some Xenu guy would come from, you know, in a spaceship and take you up to space, and that would be your salvation. You know, like, it sounds crazy, but they don't lead with these things when you join the group. Right? They're not like, this is what you're joining. I'm about to lie to you for 8 years about starting this business, but I'm not actually going to do it. Instead, I'm just going to manipulate you into believing that I'm sent from God to save all of humanity and I'm some kind of messiah. By the time you realize what's going on, you'll already be indoctrinated. And you will have some cost fallacy where you've already put in 7 years. So, can't quit now can you? And it's a mixture of things that kind of make it so that people end up believing in people like this. And I think we do have to call out these things. Because if we don't, then, well, more people are going to believe it. That's what happens. One person is capable of changing the entire course of history. Maybe in a small way, but not one person can fix all of the issues in all of the world. I mean, it's a beautiful thought. I would love that. That would be amazing. But then who do we elect? It wouldn't be Ash Mufareh, surely. The reality is that Ash was not sent from heaven to save humanity. Maybe someone else was sent, but it definitely wasn't Ash. Right? It's like, this isn't the one. He's not the Messiah. He's a very naughty boy. Yes, and with Onpassive being shut down, and yes, the S.E.C technically did shut them down. Now, did they say to Ash and put in writing, this thing must shut down? No. Instead, what they did is they basically made it so that he can't continue it. They put restrictions on him, gave him the 8 years director's bar, and other restrictions that made it so that with what Onpassive was, being an MLM scheme, he couldn't continue it without violating all of the restrictions, basically. And then also he has to pay back a bunch of millions of dollars in engorgement. Not all of it, unfortunately, but a percentage. And it's just Onpassive was technically shut down by them. I know they say no, that wasn't it, but it kind of was. So of course he pivot to a community, which is a little worrisome. But of course, everyone is talking about victory with Ash off and on like it is a new business. And like it's going to be a coaching program where Ash is going to teach them all how to be the world's best marketers of MLMs that will save humanity. It's a little bit crazy. We don't even know what's going on. He's not the Messiah. He's just a mess. That's right. He's just the mess. Yeah, 32 million petty cash, I mean, he got sued for 108 million. So it's a, slap on the wrist, really, but it's something. This is why we have to make MLMs illegal like pyramid schemes, so that doesn't happen over and over again like it has been for years. But, what is victory with Ash? Well, Chris Johnson hasn't been streaming as much. I don't know if they got the memo that there's no point in streaming about this every single day. Because if it's not a business, and you don't have to do anything other than show up and learn from Ash, what is there to talk about every day? But he has made a couple of appearances. The last two that I would like to go over. Because they're funny. And part of the reason is also because in both of these, in the first one, he talks about how it's a message from Ash Mufareh to Red. And in the second one, it's a message from Ash Mufareh to him that he's delivering to everyone. And he keeps saying that he's not trying to position himself as being close to Ash at at the top of this thing. But I feel like these videos that he keeps making proves that that's exactly what he's doing. And it's just fucking annoying that he keeps doing this. Now, for some reason, the first one wouldn't let me download it. I don't know why. Looks like a clown in it. But we'll have to watch it on the YouTubes. So hopefully there's no ads. Every video now.
Well, hey, everybody. How is everyone doing? The reason I am doing this live, hello, everyone. I see there's a bunch of people on here today. Because yesterday on Red's Live, and I still say go watch it, Ash Mufareh had sent some messages to Ash to say. And I believe it's a very important message. And this is why I'm doing this, because some people follow Red, some people follow me, Julie, Susie, Narelli, Sherry, everyone. And this is a very important message that we should be sharing out to everyone because it's Ash's words. So if you give me a second here, I'm going to read exactly what Ash had said. I'm getting questions about a lot of things still, and that's okay. But maybe I could clarify as I read through what Ash Mufareh
Yes,
had
please
typed
do.
to Red Redfern and read it out. Susie just did a live a couple minutes ago. Make sure you click and subscribe to her YouTube. We're all going to be saying the same thing because we all have different people watching us, is what I'm trying to say. All right, let me do this. Let me switch it around. Good morning, everyone. I love
Listen, it's too much with the hat, too. I don't have a problem with it being Lions gear. I'm not as into sports. I'm not out here like, woohoo, sports. Like, I have my teams that I like, but I'm not hardcore into it. Jesus Christ, why am I so low? There we go. That's better. But my thing is that his sweater's very busy. And then with the cowboy hat, which also is kind of a busy looking hat in a way, it just doesn't go. It's too much. Hurts my eyes.
You all, by the way. Ivana, thank you for the super sticker. And here we and all the great videos you make me, Ivana. You know I do appreciate that. And Brian and everyone else that does that stuff I have no clue how to do. And that's another question. I don't make any of those posters, either Ivana or Brian. People sending me Bill Must, Minnow Miller. Thank you for sending me those. I don't have a clue how to make them. Why? This is my opinion. I'm waiting for what Ash has, and then I'll be blowing it up, learning everything. So it's going to be fun. All right, here we go. Let me
see, and there you go. So he's not advancing his skills or learning how to make videos as a apparent YouTuber here. Video creator, someone that's spreading a message far and wide. Because he's waiting for Ash's products. Imagine what he could have taught himself in the last 7 years. I've made content for 6 years, and although I probably could have put more work into some of my content, I've come such a long way since my first video, because I think it's impossible not to. If you are constantly using these skills, you'll just get better and better at them. Especially if you're trying at least a little bit. Imagine if you were just like, I'm not going to learn anything or get better at this in any way because I got to wait for this thing that this guy is going to get for me. And then the guy just never gets it for you. But this is kind of another example of like how these MLMs keep you stunted from your actual growth, despite claiming to be all about your personal development, right? It sucks. What a missed opportunity that is.
From the beginning, these are Ash's words, and it'll clear up a few things. Number one.
Hello, Mala.
By the way, stop asking me. The application period is over. I'm not going to say I'm sorry because you still can get in this under someone else. All right, here we go. I had to say that. Okay. Currently, the company.
Well, here's the thing, though. Yes, the application process is over, but have all of the applicants been notified now? I think that's more what they want to know. They're checking their email every day to get an approval letter into Victory with Ash. They had to apply. Yeah, after paying $97 US, waiting for 7 years for this thing to launch and it not launching, then they're told now if you want into our elite club, you have to apply. The audacity. But then you're told, okay, now we're gonna, go through the applications. That's what we were told. And then we were told, check your email, because of course we'll be sending you an email. But is that process over now? So is it like by this time, if you haven't heard, you didn't get it? I don't know if it is. I don't know if Ash has really said that.
Company is reviewing the applications and sorting out the reports. Number two, once we determine the priority placement positions, we will keep you updated in the ecosystem. Very important. Number four, Acceptance letters will start going out during, I believe, this upcoming week is what he's saying.
Okay, well then what?
Watch for your 2 things to check. Check your OES, because I believe he's going to say what email address it might come from.
It would be.
And then watch your emails. But you don't have to keep asking me. I didn't get a link. And I'm going to explain that one too. Where did I leave off here? Number 5, those who would receive that email will have a unique link for them to register into Victory with Ash.
Yeah.
Let me move over here.
Obviously.
I'm learning how to do all this stuff.
You're not going to get the link if you.
Number 7, we will give a specified short time for the registration for those top positions. All right, let me read that again. We will give a specified short time for the registration for those top positions. Listen to this stuff now. And I want people to say this exact same thing I'm saying, or Susie or Red or whoever's going to do it, because it's from Ash Mufareh's lips, his heart.
Yeah, and so it's like some kind of holy scripture now.
Soul. Number 8, even though they can access the platform, I love this, but we will enable the referral link all at once to be fair. A big question I've gotten in the last couple days. Once you get into the Victory from Ash, everyone thinks, oh, good, I got my link, I'm in. That is not how it's going to work. You're going to learn. You're going to educate yourself on what this is all about. Ash is going to give you that link, but you can't use it until Ash says go. He made it, once again, Ash Mufareh, he made it fair for everyone. So if you think that...
Okay, wait. Whoa, hold the phone. Hold the phone. So you're going to get a link in your email, but when you click that link, it's not going to go anywhere? Like, what the fuck are you... How does that even make sense? Like, if he hasn't created the software yet, how is there a link for it that he's sending out, first of all? And then secondly, like, why wait for this link then? Why even send an approval letter? And then say, okay, and then you'll hear from us soon with the link. Like why? What? That can't be right. That's a little bit ridiculous. But like the thing is that it would happen here with Onpassive. It would happen here with Onpassive. I don't know whether to take it seriously or not that they're doing this. It's taking you across the bridge, Queen. Pay attention. I'm just like, why would you even send out the link then? No, like it just seems silly. Is it silly? Which real CEO would ever rely on these idiots to promote his country? It's a total joke. Right? Lord. Company, yeah. I can't even explain the email, the approval email and the link. That can't be right. Or, I don't know, maybe Ash did say it. Like I said, I don't know anymore. I've been here for too long.
Chris Johnson got his link, and I'm already posting out. That's not true. Ash said, I have to be fair about this. What? I want to be fair about this because I love everybody. You're not going to be able to release your main link until everyone is in there, set and qualified, and then Ash will let us know. All right, let it rip. All right, let me see. Number 9. I hope you guys all understand that because that's the big question I'm getting right now. Number 9. Once the registrations are enabled, we will notify everyone to look for their preferred leaders to join the circle. What does that mean? Questions? I got 10 questions like that today. Hey, Chris, I didn't get to fill out the application. Does that mean I'm done? No. No, not at all. That means that you could, my phone's blowing up, that you could still get into this. Now you have a choice to go under anyone you want. And I mean anyone. It could be someone that your sponsor that signed you up.
I mean, it is a lot easier to control people when you keep them confused, right? You know? It is.
It could be someone that you know in your organization already or your circle. That's perfectly fine. But everyone is going to still be able to get in this, even though you didn't fill out survey 1, survey 2, or the application form. It's okay. You still are going to have the same opportunity as everyone to get in. But he did pick first priority positions. That was what the application was for. But you're still going to get into it. Same thing, I'm telling you. All right. And this is his last thing he said. I can't. The one thing is just funny because he couldn't send messages because so many people were sending him messages. We have prepared the whole process strategically. Everything is lined up accordingly, step by step. We will keep you informed every step of the way with clarity and simplicity. Okay? Same thing Red said. Same thing Susie just said. Same thing I just said. I'm going to say it again. I have different followers than Red. Red's got different followers for me, Susie, Julie, all the people who have YouTubes, okay? And it's only fair to put out the right information, okay? And that's it.
I don't think it's that divided, though. I feel like most people that are in this watch all of you. I don't think you have like just a community that only watches Chris and a community that like only watches Julie. You know what I mean? What advantage will the chosen founders have over the others if Ash can't promote an MLM anymore? And that's the thing. Like, where are you joining? Like, they act like they're all joining this elite club right now, Victory with Ash. And then afterwards, these people are going to be able to come in underneath them. But if there's no hierarchy here and everybody's equal, then that doesn't even make sense. Because it's like, okay, so then you just let anyone in anyway. So what was the point in the application process and all that if you're not going to be in, like, getting any advantage? Right? It only makes sense if applying gives you an advantage. You get approved, and then it means you're at the top of the pyramid usually. But we can't do a pyramid here. And it's like, so then how are you all making money here then? And it's like they've almost been like, no, guys, this is actually an MLM. And we're going to sell Ash's coaching program. That's what our new plan is. But they know that they can't really cop to that, right? So they're just like dancing around it the whole time. So it's confusing the people in their group that need to understand what's going on to play along. And they don't realize that. They think they're duping us, apparently. Or that they're making sense. And that this all makes good sense. My question is, why do they need to sign an NDA? Exactly. Just to join a community? That's some Onision-coded stuff right there. I am not signing an NDA to join a community. Just to hear somebody discuss their skills? The heck? Like, what are we talking about here? Where the bodies are buried? What proprietary information could get leaked from this? Like, Ash has some secret MLM marketing skill that the rest of them don't know or something. Right? It's really shit when your pyramid scheme is actually a circle. And that's the thing. It's like, but then it makes no sense. In making it a circle, he basically made this whole process just a stupid extra step for no reason. Like, why are we here?
We're doing. We want to touch everyone. I don't care if you have a YouTube right now and you've got 51 people.
I don't consent.
Those 51 people might not have heard what Red said or myself. That's why we're repeating it. All right. That's why we're getting it out. We want everyone to be on the same page. All right.
Maybe.
Just laid out. You can watch this over and over again. Write it down. But try to be exactly what he said. Everyone, even if you didn't take, oh my goodness, hold on. Even if you didn't take those tests or the application surveys, you could still get it. And I love the fact, the best thing about what I just read to you, I love the fact that he said, oh no, we got to be fair. Ash Mufareh has said this for as long as I can remember.
You got to be fair.
We always got to be fair. Everyone's equal. No one's going to get that link before anyone else. It's all going to be given in the first priority positions. At the same time, he'll say, now you can go out and do it. Now, basically what he's saying is all the people that couldn't get in now have a choice to go to anyone they want. I'm not saying me. I'm not saying anyone. It's your choice. Isn't it great to have a choice? So everyone that's sending me these questions, yes, the application process is closed. It's done. But now it's time what we call follow the leader. Follow your leader. Follow someone that you love and you trust. Me, like I said, I'd go back to Peter Shore. I love the guy. He's never swayed. He's always stayed. But if you have someone that you really didn't help you or didn't guide you, you have that choice to go to whoever you want. And it could be anywhere in the world. You can pick Billy.
But why would somebody who didn't guide people and who people don't like make it into Victory with Ash, Chris? If you have to apply and if Ash is only accepting the best of the best, the cream of the crop for his Victory with Ash business. That makes no sense either. Why would that even be a thing? I thought all of you guys that were getting approved right now were going to be like the hype people that were like, yeah, let's go. Teach everyone all their skills. Really good at telling everyone the information. Who am I kidding? None of you are.
Bob that lives in the middle of Africa. You like Billy Bob. I'm gonna ask Billy Bob for an invite link.
Billy Bob.
So, be careful of who you pick. I made a post today on my Facebook because I thought about it. And I only
it definitely is a real thing. I have no clue if it is actually. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if it was something that was connected to a carnivore diet. That makes perfect sense to me. But I can't say for sure that that's what's going on with Chris. That I can't. But is there something going on with his health? I think we can tell that there is. Unfortunately, he does look, puffy, and his eyes are often closed over. So people have speculated some things like that. Some people have wondered if, he has an alcohol issue, because I guess that can also be a symptom of that. I can't say what it is because I don't know. Chris claims that he has some condition that makes it so that he can't open his eyes all the way. That's how he worded it. And I have no fucking clue what that means. I'm like, that doesn't help us, Chris. Nor does it help the people speculating about what it could be. It's kind of like when you have a big giant mark on your face and you come on camera, but then you don't mention it, and then your entire comment section is just like, what's on your face? It's better sometimes to just be like, so I have this thing on my face, and this is why. Okay, now we can move on from that. It's kind of like that. That sort of thing is what's been going on with this, where it's like Chris keeps coming live, and he often looks very puffed up, red in the face. And I do have to say, since Marty passed and was ill, and a lot of people also felt like they saw his health declining, I do have to say that has also not helped. Right? People are kind of like, shit, I hope Chris can go and figure out whatever's going on with him before he ends up like Marty. And I can't really blame people for saying that. I think that's it coming from a good place of caring. Like, not wanting to lose another one of his. But it's like, when all he says about it is, I have some health issue that makes it so that I can't open my eyes all the way. Everyone kind of goes, huh? What? What the fuck is that? Like, makes it worse. But that's all we really know. He doesn't, and that's the thing. It's like we can't really pretend it's not happening. It's happening. We've been watching him for 4 years. You've watched the decline. It's kind of like, yeah, it's there. People notice. People are going to say something. It doesn't help. In Chris's defense, he's in much better shape than Onpassive. True. If Chris could open his eyes, he might be able to see just how he's being used, right? It's sad. Sad, it's true, though. My mother-in-law's eyes had the same issue. She needed surgery for it. Yeah, that sucks. So, it's like, Chris, go see a doctor and figure that out. Because he's also, when the carnivore diet thing, since he and Marty were on the carnivore diet, I have streams about that. He did mention that he wasn't really going to his doctor anymore. And that he didn't really believe in doctors anymore. And so, of course, all of these things combined are making people worry. He doesn't look good. Maybe that's why he's wearing such a busy outfit. Maybe he was hoping that if he wore such a busy outfit, it would take your attention away from, like, whatever is going on with his face.
Those things when I really think about something, I want to build my business with the right people. All right. That's what we've been all telling you this. We want to build our business, our circle with the right people.
Right people.
What does that
exactly.
mean? That means you want someone that that's going to work what he's going to be or she is going to be taught. We're all going to be taught the same thing. Don't ask me. I don't have a clue. This is where I stop. People are asking me questions that no one knows yet. Only ask Mufareh. But he will guide us. He will teach us. He will educate us on how to do this. And that's the greatest thing about it. I think
just like follow him off the cliff. Everything will be okay. Don't worry about the fact that there is a 1,000-meter drop and it's all rock at the bottom. That's fine. Don't worry. You'll make it. Just follow
the biggest
Ash.
Things I'm going to tell people is it doesn't cost you anything to go into victory with Ash once we get our links out. Now they can't. That's just for founders that applied to it. And that got qualified. Okay. But in the future, I think the best thing you could say is here's my link, check it out, go in there, see if you can actually do this, which I think everyone will be able to do it, but you got to check it out first. Okay. This is what I'm giving you some of my secrets away because I want to get people that's interested that maybe are going through, ups and downs with jobs, or it's something they can look in. It doesn't cost them nothing. That's what I love about it. So before it was a little different. Now it's come into here for free under an invite link. You're going to learn and be educated on what this business is about, how to do it, probably many things. Then these individuals that you choose can decide if they could do it or they can't do it. But I always say, anytime an opportunity like this comes out and it doesn't cost you 1 cent to check it out, I'd be clicking on it. I would be clicking on it. That's what I'm going to tell people.
I wouldn't.
I'm sorry. That's the truth. I'm as honest as they come. I keep telling you. But
no, instead go and Google Ash Mufareh. See that he was connected to Telex Free and Pay Diamond. See that he's already had Ashmax that's been shut down and Onpassive has been shut down. Look at how he's been sued by the Securities and Exchange Commission in the USA, which is their regulatory agency that basically says this thing's a scam, shut it down. Just to sum that part up really quickly. So, Don't just hear someone go, hey, I got this free thing that'll teach you how to live your life better, and then go, okay, without thinking critically at all, looking into it, researching anything. Don't do that. That's awful advice. Don't ever do that. Ask a lot of questions. Make sure you understand everything about it before you agree to it. Don't ever sign a contract if you don't read it. Read every single fucking word. And ask questions if you don't understand things. And have them explain it to you until you understand fully. And if they can't, don't sign it. Walk away. Say, no, thank you, I'm good. If you show up to be in a community and they say, well, before you take part in our community, before you join our Discord, we're going to need you to sign this NDA. Go fuck that and fuck you, bye. And then don't ever talk to them again. Don't just join things and join up with communities without knowing what's going on. Don't do that. Look into things. And especially something like this, where it's like, we're promising you riches and advice to change your whole life. That's basically like you were just willing to hand your future over to somebody without looking into it at all. That's a little bit insane, don't you think? When you applied to college and university, you did more research into what school you were going to. So why would you hand over your entire future to some random dude on the internet who shows up on a camera and says, follow me and I'll teach you how to live? Don't do that. Don't trust anyone. Don't even trust me fully. Research everything I say and fact check everything I say. Don't ever just blindly believe people or blindly follow or give people your full loyalty. Don't do that. Not even once.
I want to congratulate everyone. And I'm not just talking about the people that might get accepted or qualified. I want to congratulate everyone because you still can get in this no matter what. Heed my words. What Mufareh said, you can go watch Red, Susie, myself, and I think many people. Heroes webinar is coming up this Sunday. I'm hoping they I'm pretty sure they'll relay the same message that we're all saying. From Ash's mouth, it's the truth, it's honest, it's transparent. So really, you don't need to ask me any more questions. Pretty much all the same answers now, but I'm hoping that people understand exactly what I just read. All right. What
I think they understood it the first time. I'm sure they read.
Now you read or listen, and it's good. But remember, we all got different followers. So it's important. You might have 100, 200 followers that follow you. They're not watching me. They're watching you. Get this proper, correct, perfect message out to those individuals. All right. I have no problem with that. We want everyone to understand the truth about what this business is. And Ash just laid out again the steps and the procedures that we're going to follow. Okay. Again, just because you get in there doesn't mean you're going to get a master link and go. No, that's not how it works. Listen to what I said, what Ash said. I read exactly his words. I love you all. I wanted to make this short and sweet. God bless you. I'll say hi to a few people real quick because I don't want to be. It's Saturday. It's Saturday. I want you to go out and enjoy yourself. But I also want you to start thinking about who's going to help you build a business, their business. All right. And I don't know anything after that, but look for the right people. Hello, Lori Lund. Hello, Brenda. Hello, Arminus. M. Kaylee, how you doing, Burgish? I know Bill Muss has got to be out here. John White, my brothers. I don't see Julie, but I'm sure she'll watch later. She's probably sleeping or playing with her kids. Elsie Patch, what's happening? Where's Lister T? Hi, Lister. Pat Parent, how you doing?
Yeah, that was first.
Sirlette Jana, how you doing? The One Solutions for You, how you doing?
I was waiting for somebody to say something.
Mama Waba Elizabeth. Oh, my goodness. Mama Waba, I hope I got that right. That's a tough one for me on a Saturday morning. Kishan, D. Sunkumar, James, Severo. And
yeah, I do. I think he just says hello to everyone. We could do without 2 minutes of that, I think. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Where he's like, yeah, we got this message from Red from Ash. Listen, Ash delivered this message to Red, who like wrote it down, and now I'm gonna read it to you. it's ridiculous. And then after he does his video, then other people do videos reiterating Krista's video of Red writing down Ash's message. You see, it's just message inception over here at all times. And then they all interpret what each other means and what they think Ash meant with the message. And it's like, Jesus Christ, what is going on? Hey, 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 salami. So yeah, that was the first one. And then we have one more that he did, which was called I Just Had an Amazing Conversation with Ash. Right? So in the first one, it was Red had this conversation and then wrote it down. So it was letting us all know what it was because it came right from Ash. And now he's like, now I've had my own conversation. Like he got jealous. He got jealous and was like, I also need to have a conversation with Ash. So I'm going to write him again. We're going to talk. Because he's always like, guys, I'm not trying to position myself as being close to Ash or being like ahead of any of you guys. And then he's always like, I talk to Ash every day. He's my best friend. He tells me things behind the scenes. It's like, fuck. Stop drinking!
Well, hold on. Hey!
That's also not helping your damn case either. Now you open every single one of your live streams with you taking a long swig of a drink. Not helping.
Hey, I'm sorry. Some very smart guy keeps texting me. Well, I you know me, I go lives different times. I apologize. It's going to be recorded. And I just had the most amazing conversation with our CEO, our brother, our friend, Ash Mufareh. I had texted him earlier and some of the stuff I wanted to talk about on my live. And man, did he fill me with a bunch of stuff. And he didn't write it down.
Filled him with a bunch of shit. A bunch of bullshit.
For me, which is going to make it a little harder. But I kind of want to do a little drip in here of what he said. And I've got literally notes all over the place. As you can see, I'm shaking. I'm nervous.
Why? Why? You've been doing this for 7 years. I just like how is this any different than when Ash Mufareh asked you to deliver a message when you and Marty used to go live together like 3 years ago, you know? It's not. Stop this.
And just to let you know, there might be an update in the back office tonight. Okay, so please watch that. Watch for that. Don't know what it is, but
oh my!
Just pay attention. I'm
discombobulated
right now. I apologize. Hello to every one of you out there. I want to start by saying I love you. Keep those prayers going. If you got a birthday, happy birthday. A lot of people out there in
happy
need.
Birthday, everybody.
Think about them also. Not only just us. There's a lot of people that need help. I don't even know how to start this today. I have got. I wrote on envelopes and my insurance quote. I'm writing on everything.
Why?
I think the key things that I want to tell.
Do you not have a pad of paper? You have a computer. Does it not have a printer with like the blank paper? You could have just brought up like Microsoft Word on your laptop. Don't write all over your insurance form. You need that insurance to fix whatever's going on with your face.
Tell you right now is what a conversation. Blown away by it still. And right away I get nervous. I'm not gonna lie. That's how excited I am. And he told me some stuff And let me start you off this way. I know because I'm really not prepared. I did this in 15 minutes, had a conversation with him, and tried to write things down again. I'm saying it again. Wow, where do I even start? I have to say this as he said so many things that I'm afraid I'm going to forget some of it. And I'll kind of like, as he says, drip it in, get it out there. You could say anything that I just said, and I'm blown away by that. Of course, I wish he would have wrote it down for me, but that's okay. He said it's better that it comes from how you want to say it, and I agree. First of all, let me tell you all, every one of you are unique in your own way. You've heard us. And by the way, Susie McRae, that was the best live I've seen because you were to the point, explaining to it. I loved it. Go watch Susie McRae's live. It was very, very good. And listen to her words. I say that. I talk to Susie every morning, my cup of Susie, my cup of Chris. We do this thing every morning. And we discuss a lot of things of maybe how we want to say something. And oh my God, my mind is going crazy. Let me see what note I want to start with. This is what I said to him. Brother Ash, I'm thinking of
it literally took 3.5 minutes. And he still hasn't told us anything
about saying something like this in a live. What do you think? And he's always given me a little bit of help.
And I ramble at the beginning of my live sometimes. Yeah, I do. But I think his rambling is bothering me because he's like setting up for this to be some amazing drop of wisdom. And I think we're being set up to be disappointed.
If he said, oh, I wouldn't say it that way, try saying this way. And this is what I was going to say. I was going to say, this is going to be my fastest live ever. I just want you to all understand what victory with Ash. Notice I said with this time. I keep messing that up. And I'll explain that in a couple minutes. And I said, I just want to get across to people, to founders, to new people, mostly founders right now, because I'm on my YouTube talking to you about how many years Ash Mufareh has been doing this. His expertise in marketing, online experiences. And he says, hold it, Chris. Wait a minute.
Now, okay. When someone like Eric Warren or Patrick Bet-David say this, they appear to be successful multi-level marketers. They usually get most of their success from the coaching and the books that they publish and the extra stuff. And we've talked a lot about that. But at least they appear to have the success and the following and the wealth that people in MLMs would want to strive to achieve, right? There are a few examples of this, which is why it's so hard to combat these. And they are manipulative, but at least like they do exist. The thing about Ash is that he's not like those people, but he positions himself as if he is. And like nobody knows who the fuck he is. He's not well known. Even in the anti-MLM sphere, he's barely known. So it's like he's just not at that level. His history is failure after failure after failure. So if you want to go to somebody that is going to teach you how to run a business, why would you go to the man that has only been successful at failing? Like that's silly. Especially when there's other people that are out here doing the exact same sort of thing and they actually appear to have the success. Like, even when you think about what he's doing with this, it's like in the market, it won't compete. Because there are so many other MLM guru guys doing this. And women doing this. they're acting like there's never been an MLM coach before. And Ash doing this is some amazing thing, some gift that he's giving them. And it's like, no, actually put this into perspective and bring it back to reality. Thousands of them. Like, what expertise does Ash have? Even when it came to running Onpassive, Ash wasn't the one that did the marketing. It was the O Media area of Onpassive. And O Media, for those that maybe aren't aware, because maybe you're new to my channel and new to this thing, O Media was a part of Onpassive. It was supposed to be one of their products. And it became kind of like an offshoot organization that was actually run out of Dubai by Muhammad Kamal and someone named Dr. Susie. It wasn't Ash that was setting this stuff up. It wasn't Ash that did the Burj Khalifa. It wasn't Ash that got the Dubai naming rights for the metro station. It wasn't Ash that put Onpassive all up in the Dubai mall. That was actually all Muhammad Kamal and Dr. Susan. So to now be like, oh, well, we're starting Victory with Ash and look at all the marketing stuff he can teach you. Like, that's manipulative. That's a lie. He doesn't even handle his own marketing. He's been depending on all these guys to market Onpassive for him by making their daily videos every day. And they don't see it, and then they sit here and give him all the credit. It's ridiculous.
Wait a minute. It's not just him. And I paused. And then he went into this very long conversation about how he has people from all over the world that are amazing, that has been on the same journey with him and contributed for all of us. Now, I'm not going to say names. I want to let you know that. He said that to me. Can I say that? Yeah, absolutely. He said a lot of things to me, and I'm going crazy right now.
Every time he talks to him, he acts like Jesus touched him on the shoulder or something. It's ridiculous. Even like Eric Warray doesn't act like that.
One of the things he said to me that I really loved, he said, Chris, victory with Ash. Notice I said with again.
Oh, God.
Not victory for Ash.
Really? Are we doing this? Are we really? We're doing this now? Lord, the last 24 hours has just been nonstop ridiculous semantics.
Victory with Ash. Ash Mufareh.
That's
what he's saying. Togetherness.
Oh, Lord.
People from all over the world of different colors, different races, different religions, together with.
Different colors and different races, guys.
With. Hear me out on that.
So the people that are going to save humanity, end racism.
It's very, very important. And if I say something wrong, you won't know anyway, but I'm going to try not to. And you're like, come on, Chris, spit it out. I'm trying. This isn't easy to do when someone just calls you and you write it down and bada boom, bada bang.
Why? It's not easy to do because you put so much worth in what he's saying that just isn't even there. You act like it's like these words that you need to interpret, like it's some crazy Da Vinci Code message. It's nuts. And it's like, no, literally, it is that easy. He tells you something on the phone, you write it down, you come on here, you say it. Like, that's pretty much what you've been doing this whole time, has it not? Like, I don't understand why it becomes so hard today all of a sudden, you know?
He said, and let me get my OneNotes, I want to start up. He invested. Basically, he invested on the best.
I'm like waiting for that to happen. I really am. It's like that's the next step here. Ash appeared to me in a dream and delivered me a message. He said, just hold on, guys. It's coming soon. You know, like, It's like that's the territory we're heading to. And that's why I'm like, can we put the brakes on, please? I know the vehicle that you had last time broke down because you used the brakes so much. It never got anywhere. But we need to put the brakes on this one now. Because we're getting into some scary territory. Like, the only thing that makes MLMs not just a cult is the fact that there is some form of a business. Still a commercial cult, but you'll notice there's the commercial part. You take the commercial part away, it's just a cult. That's kind of the worry here. And it's like, there is a business, but there isn't a business, you know? We're just always confused again. He has paper OneNotes, you know? Not victory on Ash, or under Ash, or beside Ash. So profound. Definitely not snatching victory from the jaws of defeat with Ash. He goes into a big rant of all the things it could have been and wasn't. I still think that this man just named it that because he didn't know what else to say. And he talks and rambles on. Half the time I'm like, he's just making this shit up as he goes. This Mr. Ash Mufareh, Sir Lord of the Internet. And I swear to God, he was just talking, rambling on about how great this thing was going to be. And then talked himself into kind of a bad situation where then all of a sudden he had to name it. And then he kind of went, oh shit, what is it called? And out came Victory with Ash. And I reacted. So we watched this happen in real time. And I reacted to it and even said that was fucking ridiculous. You can kind of see it happening, you know? So the fact that they then sit here and put so much into interpreting the name, it's like they put more work into it than he did.
Of the best. Okay? He's basically going to give us in Victory with Ash the key, the knowledge, and the vehicle. Okay? And there's a lot more. Just hold on. Trying to put it all together. And let me say this is very important. The stuff that he's learned with other people, with big, beautiful people.
Who? Other scammers that have had their scheme shut down, like Pay Diamond? Like, I'm just, oh yeah, no, teach me all their skills. That sounds great.
He said this. We know what...
Like when someone that lost their YouTube monetization tries to give you advice on how to run your channel, and you're like, I'm good, thanks. You know? Like, just
works.
Stop.
We know what works. Okay? So, my own
I feel like you haven't found that yet. Otherwise, Ash wouldn't be on his, 10th scam at this point. Seems like you're still searching for what works. But, I mean, what do I know,
Regulation here, that word again, is that Ash Mufareh has been doing this for a long time with a lot of amazing people. And together, collectively, I believe, in my opinion, they said, oh, no, this doesn't work. This works. This does. And I think they went over. And that's for us now.
Wait, you think that Ash sat down and had a meeting with everyone that he's ever done MLMs with to get all of their expertise so that he could teach it to you in Victory with Ash? Is that what he just alluded? Because no, that wouldn't have happened. I'm sure he's not talking to most of them anymore. You should know, after someone leaves the MLM, they get shafted, oftentimes even fair game. So, no, you're not really friends with those people anymore. I've never left a community, had the community attack me, and then been like, You know what? I just really wish that I was their friend. You know? Like, that's what that is. Every time you leave an MLM, and if an MLM breaks up, it breaks up. Unfortunately, the community oftentimes breaks up. I mean, even this one did. You saw that when Marty and Robin were booted out. And you're probably about to see it kind of go down again, because I'm sure people are not going to get approved that are expecting to get approved coming up here. And there's going to be more pruning. And that will also fracture the community. Split it up. Everyone will go separate ways. Right? There's already people that have left since what happened with Marty and Robin. And now they're off doing other scams. You know? Like Ron. The cop. So that unfortunately, that's just what happens. You know, you could try to speak out, you could try to save as many people from this as you can, but if they don't want to be saved.
I know, I'm so goofy right now. He said,
right? Like, did we miss it?
And I asked him 2 times, you sure you want me to say that? And I think I was talking to Susie or Julie or someone the other day.
No, talk about how you're talking to Ash, damn it!
You know, the stuff that he's going to teach.
We went 7.5 minutes in. You started, and then you were like, oh, and then I was talking to I don't care about your conversations with other people. Tell us about your conversation with Ash. Focus on one thing at a time.
Just in there, you could take to any business. He said, you could say that. It's the truth. Then he said this. You know, a lot of people are. Do you remember a long time ago? Man, I got so many things in my head right now. When Ash used to talk about the way people go to school and learn today is just, it's almost so boring. It's methodic. And he always said, why can't education be fun? Why can't you learn in an easier way? And I'm here to tell you all this. If you're stressed out about learning something new, his words to me, Chris, it's going to be amazing when people see this. It's going to be that easy. But you're going to learn. And he's going to make sure that you learn. Why? Because what works?
Why does that sound threatening? He's going to make sure that you learn.
What works? You'd be able to go into this victory with Ash
stress on the
and
wind.
learn about everything. Not just about business, personal, relationships. Oh, he had a list. He says it's everything. But everything is doable. And like I said, you've been hearing us say for the last few days about man, I can't even think right now. I'm trying so hard to say this right. And I want to give it right. Hold on.
What is happening right now?
Wow.
I feel like I'm 13 years old again, and I'm at a sleepover, and my girlfriend is gushing to me about the conversation that she had with the dude that she has a crush on. But she's like so excited about it that she just keeps giggling and like, and I'm like, slow down and then tell me what happened. That's what the vibe is right now. And I hate it. I hated it then. I hate it in this moment. What is this conversation? What is this, Chris? Like, you're a blubbering mess. And it's like you're so giddy over a conversation with Ash Mufareh. Which is, we've done this 1,000 times. If this was the first time you have ever talked to him or told us what he said, maybe I would understand a little bit. It's probably not as much as you would hope, but I'd be like, okay, yeah, you're excited because you finally talked to Ash Mufareh, the Sir Lord of the internet. But it's like, You've done this 1,000 times, dude. Pull it together.
I listen, I'm shaking right now. And I know I keep saying that because for the first time, I'm actually nervous.
Why?
Nervous with excitement. The things that he was telling me, number one thing he told me, because I chatted with him here and there.
Oh.
And he said, Chris, I want people to understand. Forget about Onpassive. Forget about the past.
Shaking.
There's probably people in here right now. I love Onpassive.
Yeah.
Forget about it. We're going somewhere different. Mufareh said,
okay. You have to understand, though, that for 7 years you told them to do nothing but concentrate on Onpassive. So they did. And now all of a sudden you're like, just forget about it. It's not that easy. It isn't that easy. And this whole thing has just been crazy to watch. Like, they're not doing this properly. They're not rebranding this thing properly. And that's why they're having so many difficulties with this.
His greatest legacy will be victory with Ash.
What if it's Ash Max?
And I don't like when he says it.
Or when he was in Pay Diamond. Or his GDI Fusion, which is what all of these have basically been rebranded. How do you know? You don't know yet.
He goes, even if I die, Chris, that legacy is going to be carried on because you are going to be shown everything in there. An easy step-by-step procedure with the greatest minds that created it.
What mind?
Not just Ash.
Whose? Okay, name one. Who else is in on this with you? Eric Warren? Is Ray there? Like, who else is in on this with you? Grant Cardone? I doubt it. Ash wishes. But Ash doesn't know any of the big MLM people. Again, it's funny because he positions himself as one of them. He's just not them, Melissa, Texas. Melissa, Texas. Is Terry LaCour over there? And it's like, you know, there are big MLM names. There are people that we all talk about. All of the anti-MLM advocates have like one or two of the larger ones that we pick on. We all do. That's why we're here. But it's like Ash is not one of these people. So it's just like who are the other people then? Because I doubt it. The grapevine, Sherry, and Collins. It's like because that's the reality is that it is going to end up being Sherry Collins, Comfort, and this clown Chris here, you know, and it's like yeah. Like, you guys are the great minds. You just don't realize it.
Not just Ash. The greatest minds created this.
I don't think they did. I'm still questioning his Legend Tech team that he swore he didn't have, and then all of a sudden it magically appeared like a couple months ago. I'm just, you know, like, so he has this amazing tech team. And then he also has this secret group of MLM pros that he meets with on a weekly basis. They do a meeting and they go over all of their skills so that he can take notes and then deliver them to everyone. Probably very much how you're delivering these notes to us right now. We'll be just as confused. Like, I doubt it, you know? Come on.
things that people have been doing for over 20 years that worked. He said, you will never see anything like this.
Like, keep pointing out, there's already dozens of these platforms.
Never. And people are going to be blown away.
It's just a coaching MLM business is what it sounds like. But they won't admit it's a business because Ash has an 8-year director's bar from the S.E.C. So it would be a violation. Like, that's what we're doing here, damn it. There's a million of them. You can literally go and Google right now. And if you have the opportunity to, I urge you to do it just for fun. At some point, like some point in the next little while, just, go over to Google and just type in MLM coaching and scroll through I guarantee you, millions of entries that will pop up. I've covered several of these myself on my channel here. And if you want, when I'm done this live stream, I'll share a couple of them this evening. Like, they are endless. And it's like Ash is not the one that has the expertise. Nor the other people. Maybe we'll like them better. You said to pick who we like better.
All right. We also talked about, me personally have noticed that some people are doing me, myself, and I thing again. He said, let him know that I'm watching. He reminded me that in the vehicle Victory with Ash, I told you I'm goofy. He's going to be watching. We're going to have a code of conduct.
It's also a vehicle.
The things that are taught in there, the things that are going to be taught in there are for everyday things in your life, not just business. He's giving all of us. Now, remember I said giving free? He's giving us free.
Now think about this. The MLM industry depends very much on the fact that these skills are not handed out for free. Technically, Ash isn't really handing this out for free. These people have dedicated 7 years of their life for this, and they've all paid $97 US. So it's just a guise that it's free. But think about it like this. The industry, the MLM industry, as I keep pointing out, is based on basically them selling their skills, pretending to have success, and then selling you that success. Convincing you that they could teach you how to be as successful as they are. All you have to do is have 3 friends come join you and then get them to get 3 friends. It's that easy. That's the whole game, okay? They spend thousands of dollars when they're distributors into learning these skills. You can watch many anti-MLM creators talk about the thousands of dollars they've lost to these training programs. And these conferences that they hold that are supposed to be like morale boosters. If you don't show up for them, then you're told that you're just not positive enough and all this shit. Like, they put a lot of pressure on the distributors to spend a lot of money, spend a lot of time with this stuff. They call it personal development. That's the alleged personal development you're always supposed to be doing on yourself, which, like I keep pointing out, isn't real personal development if it's just to manipulate you into a cult. Now, is it? It's all exploitative. Why the fuck, just go with me on this, why the fuck would any of these people in the MLM industry that have become well known for the skill of selling their coaching abilities, like the Eric Warrays, the Grant Cardones, the big guys that are out here, really shilling their coaching programs, their master classes, Tony Robbins and the likes, right? Why would any of those people hook up with Ash Mufareh to give him their skills for free so that he can come and give them to all of you? Does that make sense? If they were going to offer something for free, wouldn't they offer it to their own communities? The ones that they've been coaching, many of them for several years, unfortunately. Like, why would they want you guys over here in Victory with Ash to have it so that he can be successful with all of you? The goal is always to make money off of selling these skills, so why would they let go of that? For Ash Mufareh, who doesn't know any of them. I think that Red will be able to host the next live event on his small, narrow boat. Maybe.
Knowledge to better our future, period. And while he's telling me all this, I'm going, I was speechless.
Well, if you're going, that means that you're trying to talk and then he kept interrupting you, doesn't it? Am I crazy now?
I really was speechless. He said this.
It would be like, I was really speechless like this. That would be speechless.
In the next 90 days, in Victory with Ash, people are going to change their lives.
Oh my God. 90 days. So it begins. Where does that put us, guys? 90 days from now? Where does that put us? Right around the holidays, doesn't it? In the new year. Going into January. We're just doing the same thing again. We're pushing it into next year now. Because, we're in the fall now, guys. This is what we do over here Victory with Ash.
It will change people's lives just in Victory with Ash. We're not talking about after. We're talking about now. Okay? I can't tell you how excited I am because me, Chris Johnson, I need a lot of education on a lot of things. Vivina, thank you very much for that super sticker. I need a lot of education on relationships, business, marketing, how to be the person that you should be, the best of the best.
You've had enough relationships
this is what he's teaching us,
sir.
And it's for free. Oh boy. But he kept telling me, Chris, tell them it's not what they think. People are getting stressed out about this learning. You could go to the best college in the world and get an education. All right. And we talked about that in the past. How, you can go get a 4-year degree, spend all this money. And then we start talking about,
the American new dream is that education is bad. That education, you shouldn't be educated. What a waste of money it is to go to college and university. Nobody should go to get educated. We don't need doctors and lawyers or anything. We're just good.
That, there's people, super gurus on the internet that charge $10,000 to go see one seminar. Yeah. And they're going to teach you the best way to do it. What's Ash Mufareh doing? Free. See? Free of things that they already know work. I'll say it again. Even though I forgot where I wrote it. Things that work, not speculating. Well, we'll see what happens.
Did Ash Mufareh know that you were going to give him 90 days to launch his new business? Just wondering.
No. Things that work on online, personal, business, things that's worked that him, Ash Mufareh, our with guy, and many.
Oh, so he's an all-encompassing guru then. It's not just about marketing stuff, business stuff. He's going to teach you how to live life. Oh, wonderful.
Amazing people that have done this for a very long time.
Who?
Now, I don't know if we're going to meet these people someday.
I will spoil it for you. You're not. They do not exist.
But I'm going to let you know they're all very, very successful in what.
How the fuck do you know that if you don't even know who they are? Like, how can you even make that statement when you don't know who they are? You're putting yourself in a very stupid position to be in. Because what if they end up being really bad people now all of a sudden? You know, what if one of them ends up being a huge criminal? And then you promoted them. Then what?
They did. So now they're basically releasing their secrets. I could say secrets, I don't know, to all of us for free.
Yeah, why would they do that? Why would they do that? If they're all these big gurus in the MLM industry that probably all sell their secrets. Because they all do. That's the goal. You want to become that person so that you can then write the books and do the coaching programs and all that bullshit. That's the goal. So why the hell would they give it for free, Chris?
This is why it's so important. All right. The first priority, I don't even want to talk about the first priority right now. But the people that do get in there.
Like, what did happen to that, Dr. Amen?
Are now able to share their master link with people from all over the world. A lot of us are still concentrating on the founders. And I'm going to say this again. I'm going to say it again. There's 8 billion people in this world. I think
you spent 7 years building a team, bringing in friends and family of yours, and positioning and building a team that you thought would help run a business with you. Gotten to know those people, you become a community with them, and now you're being told, forget about it. None of that matters. You don't have your team anymore. Have you ever seen what happens when people in MLMs have their team stolen from them by like another HUD and they like flip out? It's like a really big deal. Because again, it's like all their hard work going into building that team, you know? And it's usually people that they know in real life, oftentimes even, because you're told to sign up your friends and family first. So sometimes if that gets taken from you, that's a big deal. Then all of a sudden your friends and family are underneath someone else and they're going, I didn't sign up to be over here. And the MLM's going, oh, well, that shit happens. Somebody quits and people get moved around. Because there's always someone at the very tippity top of the pyramid that has control over the whole thing. So imagine you have that team and now you're being told you don't have your team anymore. All of you are going to be equals. And here you are thinking that you've built a complete hierarchy. Wow, you know? That's why people are upset. Chris just doesn't get this. He's like, but you have Ash Mufareh's expertise.
5.5 billion that are actually online. The founders already know this stuff.
What can Ash teach you? How to survive ear tag surgery?
Odds are most of them took the application and they could qualify. But I'm not in competition with anybody.
What does that mean?
Nobody. This isn't a me, myself, and I company. Everything that you're going to learn is going to be in that victory with Ash.
Yeah, but that's the thing too, though, okay? Because they're thinking, well, what do you mean it's not me, myself, and I? You're telling me that we're in a circle now and that I don't have my team. So it does seem very independent. What do you mean? Mixed messaging.
Facility. Okay? There's no one that's going to be listen, follow Ash Mufareh. Follow his great wisdom from himself and all these great friends he's.
I don't trust anyone in authority, but especially somebody like that. And if you want me to follow someone, you better give me 25 really good reasons as to why I should follow them. And there better be receipts and proof of several good reasons why I should follow this person. Then I might think about it. But until then, until you come with charts and graphs, no thank you.
Acquired over the years that built this, that's where you're going to learn from. It's not going to be me. I'm going to tell you that. I'm as honest as they come. I can't tell you anything because I don't know.
You're telling us right now.
All right. All I know is this man has given us so many choices. You have a choice to go under whoever you want.
You literally came on here. You're like, I'm going to tell you what is going on because Ash and I had a conversation. This is what Ash said is happening. Listen to Ash, and then you turn around and go, but I'm not telling you what's going on. Lord.
You have a choice if you didn't get qualified to go under anyone you want. No one. Listen, I'm going to tell you it again. Everyone has the same opportunity to get in this. And remember, 8 billion people in this world.
Why did we apply?
Let me see what else I wrote down.
Why was there an application process?
I'm forgetting it all. I got chicken scratch for writing. Come on, Ash, send me this stuff next time. It's okay. Ash and his team.
You can't even write down notes of what somebody says to you in a conversation? But you want to be the head lead of this thing? Like, how is it his fault that you don't know how to read your own fucking handwriting when you're like 65 years old? You haven't learned how to write yet to where you can read your own handwriting? Come on.
All right. Have made a lot of sacrifices. Have invested. Has gone through things that we all know they went through. He said, forget about it. None of that matters anymore. What matters is that
because he still owes everybody commission from their O-Connect sales. So he wants to be like, guys, forget about it. That doesn't matter anymore.
You, wait a minute, me, you, and everyone else that's on here.
Me, you, and Bobby too.
Is going to be taught from the best stuff. I'll say it again. That works. Okay.
Again, I really don't think that you got the top dogs over here in the MLM industry, but maybe you'll surprise me. I doubt it because they're on other apps selling courses. I like masterclass and stuff, so I don't know.
His legacy. I'll say it again. I hate when he says it. Chris, if I die, people's lives will say my life was changed because of Victory with Ash. All
Bring
right?
up death.
That's coming straight from Mr. Ash Mufareh. Okay, period. Let me look at my notes. I'm going to forget something. I said that. It was a good conversation. I'm so sorry. It's more conversation that you're going to hear about. And what? You can see how I'm acting right now because it's like I'm looking at a big present.
It's because you're a fool. You're just a fool.
That I didn't have to pay for.
Isn't this
and I
awful?
can't wait to open it, and I can't wait to jump in and learn with fun. He said something, and I got to remember it because I'm not that bookworm guy.
Big, bashful, gushing Chris is my least favorite Chris. I don't like this one. I really don't like him. It's weird. I don't like it. I will offer a course, Kissing Ash 101. Might even be a master class. There you go, Keg. You go do that. And then once you get some respect in the industry, we'll bring it down from the inside.
I'm the hands-on guy, right? He says, "Don't you worry, brother.
What was that?
It's not the normal way of.
He just held up his drink and said, I'm the hands-on guy. Is that why you take a sip of your drink at the start of every... Is that supposed to, like, actually mean something and we've all missed it? Like, you're the hand guy. The hype guy. But why the drink? That was a bizarre moment to go back a minute.
Something I got to remember it because I'm not that bookworm guy. I'm the hands-on guy.
The hands-on.
Right? He says, "Don't you worry, brother."
But why is he holding up his drink? He didn't make that mug. Like, what is happening?
It's not the normal way of learning.
Now I'm reading too much into this. It's contagious.
Learning. We're going to make it fun like he's talked about for a long time. Pretty much my words that I'm thinking he was saying, it, anyone could do this. It's going to be pretty simple.
I wish maybe you'd stop with your words. Go back to not saying anything for a few days.
But your life's going to improve just by getting into Victory with Ash.
And this is such a weird video, too, when you think that his last video was about how Red had a conversation with Ash. It feels like, honestly, like Chris got jealous. I want to have a conversation with Ash, too. I'm going to have a conversation with him, and then I can make my own video where I tell Ash what he... where I tell everyone what Ash told me. I'm going to do that tomorrow. And it's like... And then he's like out here gushing like this. I hate the whole thing.
It's free. Go check out some gurus out there that are going to charge you a lot of money to go listen to what they say for a couple hours. Ash is giving you the opportunity to go into this beautiful building. All right. Building. I asked him, what do you want me to call it? He didn't answer me. He wants me to call it Victory with Ash, where we're going to learn everything we need to know. And I was really shocked that he said, Chris, do you realize that you can run any business from the information?
They like get there, and Ash is like, all right, guys, thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for coming to my first class in our big, bold, beautiful dream. Today, I'm going to teach you my secret to how I run my business. All you have to do is talk in a very monotone sort of way while you confuse a large group of people. And once you have a large what do they call it? Audience. Then, you come up with some taglines like "in it to win it," and then you got a bunch of morons that are willing to promote the thing for you, and they'll all send you $97, and then you can pocket $108 million. Thank you for coming to the class. That's all you'll need to know. We're in it to win it, guys. Big, bold, beautiful dream.
That they're going to learn in there. You can't get any more fair than that. These individuals that did all this, thank you.
Wouldn't call anything about any of this fair.
What do I do? What do I got to do to show my appreciation? Is get out there and talk to new people. Explain to them that everything's free coming into Victory with Ash. And the knowledge you're going to learn is going to better you. And we get to do that. We get to do that. All right? When I say we, it's with. We with, not me, myself, and I. Get over that mentality. I'm telling you, I'm watching. Don't let, I'll do it again, the big G greed word, mess up your thinking. I think we're all going to be successful. You go into victory with Ash, I think we're all going to be successful. Not just all of us individuals, but the company. The company is going to strive constantly. We are being prepared right now. If we do, I don't even know if I got accepted. That's the truth. Even if I didn't get accepted, I'd still find Peter Shore. Give me the link. Give me the link, Pete. I got to get in this. That's the mindset you got to think. But I'm going to tell you straight up honest. There's nothing that I'm going to be able to teach you that you already are going to know through Ash. When he said, look, this is going to be fun, Chris. Whoa. How many of you sat in high school, college, and you're like, oh my God, not this speech again. You're going to be taught things that are going to be easy to remember.
Or at least something for the money. I mean, Ash's knowledge isn't a product. And it isn't one that anyone should want to buy.
It's going to be fun, and that's the best way to teach anyone. That's kind of the way I taught. I taught with fun.
Oh yeah, Ash, teaching people sounds fun. Fun is definitely the word I think of. I mean, we'll have fun laughing at some of it, I'm sure.
Hands-on. I don't think you're going to be reading books. I think you're going to be excited about what you see. Now, am I watching my OES? And
please read books. Read lots of books. Read all the books. Read a lot. Make sure that you keep your mind fresh. Do puzzles. Work your skills. Think critically at all times. You have to practice these skills, otherwise you lose them. Especially as you get older. It becomes more and more important too. Don't invest money with people that run a pyramid scheme and then waste all of your time just promoting nothing. Don't do that. Ashing for Dummies. That would be a good book. That would be like a good comedy book to write about. You're giving me an idea, Violet.
Yeah, and I'll say it again, big question. Chris, did you get... No, nobody has yet. He will...
Well, even Ash himself said that if he ever wrote a book, he would call it Failing to the Top, which might have been the only time that he came up with a good name for something. I was like, that actually works. That would be kind of funny, yeah. But it would be like somebody else that wrote a book about your pyramid scheme. That's what it would be. But like, even he's like, we failed, you know?
He'll announce it in the back office first. I'm sure he's going to tell you where it's going to come from so you know to look in your emails. But man, I'm excited, guys. There's so many more things I wrote down on here.
Are you going to share them?
4 words I'm going to tell you that he told me to tell everyone. You will be successful when you go through victory with Ash. Say it again. You will be successful. You will be successful. 4, I had to double check. I'm no genius. Listen, I could put myself along with a lot of people that think, oh boy, am I going to do this? Guess what? What he told me tonight, now I know I can do this. I was going to give it all, everything I got anyway. But after he said that, it just assured me that, Chris, you're going to do this. It's going to be there for you on everything. Now, someone else just gave me something. I don't know. Hold, let me check. Big, bold, beautiful dream. Thank you very much for the super sticker. It all goes to a good cause, guys. I'm excited, guys. I'm sorry. This was probably the craziest live I've ever done because I was going to say one thing. Ash Mufareh turned the one thing I told him or asked him into 10 different other things. He will hear. I'm trying to remember. He said one last thing that I want to tell you. I think I repeated this. He is preparing us for success. Not just this company, but in life in general. It works.
I can't wait for when Chris does a class called How to Count to 4.
Chris, everything that we're going to put in there, it's going to work. It worked. It's been working for us for years. Great minds, guys. You're one of those great minds. All of you are. Don't ever forget that. I think I got everything. Let me double check my scribble. Don't be selfish. We're not in competition. I wish everyone success with Victory with Ash. And I don't care what circle you're in. I just know you're going to do good. You're going to start your own circle, a lot of you. That's what he wants. The information I just gave to you are some of the things that you can explain to new people. They're going to have a choice. They're going to go into this Victory with Ash. They're going to learn it fun, different, nothing like they've ever seen before. And they're going to make up their mind whether they want to do it or not. I'm betting that 100% of the people that go into this is going to love it. And they also will be told or explained, not told, how to do things. But you're not going to sit there and read a book. It's a different kind of studying, folks. All I'm telling you, it's a different kind of studying. And when he said that, I was in Abiolaso. Thank you very much for the super sticker. I love you all. I hope I was more clear in my mind. It's scrambled right now. I'm excited. Like he said, he told me, let me say that again for people that came on late.
Maybe you should have gotten yourself together before you came online and delivered the message so that you weren't such a blubbering mess.
There might be an update in the back office tonight. Don't know what that is, but that's what he told me. So make sure you're checking your OES. And I'm excited, guys. Oh, and Norelli, work on. I found the shirt. I threw it in with all my vacation clothes, and I was folding it. Norelli got me this beautiful shirt from Australia. Thank you, Norelli. I forgot about it. I found it when I was folding clothes. Yes, I do fold clothes, folks. I do my laundry.
Her name's Norel, but he calls her Norelli.
I cut my grass. I clean my pool. I clean my house. I'm a normal dude. I'm a normal dude who was given an opportunity, getting an opportunity, no matter where, how I get in, from Ash Mufareh and some of the greatest minds that's ever been online, period. And guess what? One more time, the stuff that you're going to learning, great English, Chris. The stuff that you're going to learn is all stuff that's worked for some amazing people in the last 20 years. Get excited. Sorry I came on in a goofy time. It's dinner time. I love you all. God bless. Stay excited.
It's dinner time, New York time.
And I know it's just crazy. Listen, I don't even know how to think. I can't even think anymore.
Wow.
Because I'm that excited about it. And I can't wait even more to talk to new people about it. But you know what? I don't really have to talk to people. They'll be directed into Victory with Ash. Remember that, with. Ash Mufareh is with us 100%. He always has been.
Yeah, again, the emphasis is on the with, not the victory.
God bless him. Thank you, brother. Thank you, teams. Thank you to all those great people that I've never met that have put this together for us. And it's free. Yeehaw. I love every one of you. God bless. Have a great evening. See you later.
Oh, that was interesting. Very interesting. He gushed about that message like a little girl. It was very strange. Footnotes, well, Chris is very, very excited. Ash said that he'll send them their letters, their emails, letting them know if they're approved with a link. But if they click on the link, it won't lead to anywhere. And they have to wait for more instruction within the next 90 days, everyone's lives are allegedly going to change. Can't wait to see it, right? Chris must have worked in the paint shop and lost his brain cells. Something happened. He was acting weird today. And of course, you know who else has been acting weird? Susie. But it's okay because Susie thinks.
Hey everyone, it's Susie Mufareh. I hope you're all doing well. Today is Monday, October 13th. I've been thinking about a few things and I briefly wanted to share them with you. I'm not going to get into the dynamics or the mechanics of Victory with Ash or any of that because we don't know all about it right now. So what I've been thinking about, had my thinking cap on and my thinking cup the last few weeks, and I've been thinking
Susie has her thinking cap on. Is everybody ready?
About, okay, maybe I'll get a priority link or priority positioning, whatever. Great. If I don't, I will be reaching out to someone that I would like to join and get their link and get into Victory with Ash. By getting that link from somebody doesn't mean that I'm relying on them or depending on them to do the work for me. Okay. We talk about, oh, you better work hard. You better do this. You know what? I know Ash and I know his team and I know they are going to make this very usable for us, very simple, very easy. But you have to take some action when you're in there. Okay. And we talked about how this is
doing what? Learning Ash's amazing skills?
Is going to be a training. It's going to be customized training. It's going to get us ready for the big, bold, beautiful shared dream.
Customized trainings? What does that mean? Do you mean customized, like you can have personal trainings one-on-one with Ash where he'll teach you for like how you learn specifically, you know? Or do you mean customized as in customized for your whole group for you to learn the skills you need to run Ash's future business?
So I started thinking, who am I going to ask to join me? How am I going to do that? Okay, we're probably going to learn very soon, once we're in there, how to share with people. And I'm sure it's going to be very simple. And Ash and his team will put together ways that we can share. But that's okay. That's the mechanics. It's more in my head, who do I want being part of this with me? Well, I'll tell you right away, I love helping people. I love answering questions. But I'm also guilty of being an enabler. And I know a lot of you are laughing because you are too. You end up doing too much for people because it's easier. It's like, let's get this done. Okay, you're done, you're in, blah, blah, blah. Well, for Susie
Enabler how?
McRae, that's going away. Okay, I'm not enabling. I'm going to try not to enable. So what am I going to do? Well, I was thinking about all the people I have brought in to the business and reaching back out to them because some of them have not been engaged. Some of them are not up to speed. But are they people?
But then you're enabling the manipulation of your friends and family and the people that you know. Just so you know, Susie.
That I want with me, with us, because this is shared in Victory with Ash. So I'm going to go through those people. That's one group of people. People I've already brought in. They may be engaged, they may not. They may have their own links. Doesn't matter. There's going to be a way that I'm sure we can communicate. The second group of people are the people that I've had this network of people that has grown and grown through the things I've done over the last few years. I'm on 2 nonprofit board of directors, and I've also been involved in Chamber of Commerce. I've met new people, new neighbors, whatever. This is the same for you guys. You've met new people. There's people out there that you've been introduced to. We all have. So I'm also thinking about those people, who do I want to join us, me, in Victory with Ash? And the third group of people are these founders around the globe. They may be reaching out to you, to me, to whoever, asking if they could have our link to join Victory with Ash.
But I thought that they applied. Why didn't they apply? Also, if you're all a circle, like, wouldn't the link just bring them all to the same place? So, like, does it matter? Like, if they're already in Onpassive, I'm sure that they're already planning on trying to get into this in some way. Right? So is it even your decision who gets to come in and who doesn't? Like, I guess you could argue, well, yeah, because I have to send them a link, but like you just said, if they don't get one from you, they can just go get it from somebody else. Like, this isn't really the elite club that you tried to paint it out to be. I don't even know why we did this fucking application process. It's just silly.
Once again, I am not going to pursue founders. If someone pursues me, I'm going to think about, okay, do I...
Weird way of putting this, but okay.
...want to send them the link and be in my circle and then the whole big circle of Victory with Ash?
Do I want to gatekeep this scam?
That's what I'm doing. Those are the things I'm thinking about right now. You know, the days of doing it for everybody, for me, is over, because that can burn you out. All right? I want people coming in to Victory with Ash and being...
What did all of you do for other people, though? You're all still positioning yourself as people that are at the top of this thing that people can come to, the leaders of Victory with Ash. So, like, people are going to come to you for advice and look to you about how to, like, what to do and ask you the questions. If you didn't want to be in that position, you shouldn't have taken on this role and pushed for it so fucking hard. It's like you want the benefits, but you don't want to do any of the work to get there. Like, what is this, Susie? I won't be doing the work for you anymore. All of you better bust your asses to be a part of Victory with Ash. Okay? I'm going to gatekeep it. If you don't suck up to me enough, I won't send you a link.
Excited, being fired up, willing to learn, willing to be trained, willing to be flexible, willing to find answers to the questions they have. Okay? People who come in who are self-sufficient. That's an important word, self-sufficient. People who are willing to come in and learn from Ash, learn from all of these customized trainings we're going to have. Is it going to be difficult? I don't think so. I think what people have to commit to coming in is to keeping an open mind and to learn and to be guided and coached so that we're all ready for this big, bold, beautiful shared dream.
You mean manipulated, to be indoctrinated and manipulated into believing that Ash Mufareh is some kind of messiah here to save all of humanity.
So I just wanted to share that with you. That's what I've been thinking about. To me, I'm not going to be looking at numbers. I'm going to be looking at people, self-sufficient people who are going to come in and are going to take action, learn, share with other people, because I guarantee it's going to be easy for us to share about this business and to learn together and to be a good addition to this wonderful community that we've built, this wonderful journey we've been on. Those are the people I'm thinking about. And I'm making my list of people. That's what I'm doing as we...
The people that will walk with me to the promised land. Help me mix the Kool-Aid and then drink it.
We wait anxiously to hear the next steps. Anyway, I hope this is helpful to you. Once again, these are my thoughts.
Not really.
This is what I've been thinking, and I just wanted to...
Because you basically just coming on here and being like, I won't do the work for you anymore. And I'm going to gatekeep my link. So don't bother me. I'll see you when we all join. That's all this was.
To share it with you. So I hope everyone has a great day, and we'll be talking soon. Mwah.
And you know, Susie was right. They were talking soon. Because then there was a follow-up video that was called Susie Clarifies.
Hey everyone, it's Susie McRae. Today is Wednesday, October 15th. I hope you are all having a magnificent day. I know I am. I just am here very briefly. I want to make this short, concise, simple, and to the point. In a discussion with Mr. Ash Mufareh today, he asked, we discussed a few things, and he...
Everybody's having a discussion with Ash Mufareh. Everybody wants to have their conversation and make their videos.
He asked me once again if I could come on and clarify some things, and I said, of course. I'd love to. So
Ash came to you and was like, Susie, I need you to do a live stream or a video and clarify some things. Careful, you might get terminated.
Before I get to that, as a reminder, the application process for Victory with Ash closed. Ash and his team are going through all of the applications. There was a recent pop-up in the back office that kind of gave you updates on that. And soon there'll be another pop-up with more of the mechanics, the details, and whatnot. The key point here today is not about the mechanics or who, what, when, where, or how. Just the whole overall process of what Victory with Ash is, and the best way for you to understand it.
Awesome. So by the end of this, will we know what Victory Ash is? Will we, Susie?
And before I get to his words, which I have listed here,
let me guess. You also wrote them down? Very good.
To understand that Victory with Ash is not the new business launch. Okay, it's not the new. We are once Victory with Ash is open and there's links being shared and people are invited to come in. It's a free.
Well, that's not what Chris said. Ash said. Chris said that Ash told him that this Victory with Ash was the business and that it was about to change everybody's life in the next 90 days. So what's that about?
Free platform, but it is not the new business. And this is from Ash, from the horse's mouth, so to say. He said, Victory with Ash is done. It is done. It just, we haven't gotten in there to see all the goodies. Okay, that's coming soon. Victory with Ash is not our destination. It is a bridge to our destination. Okay, once again, Victory with Ash is not our destination. It is a bridge to our destination.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Susie. How does that explain it more? How? How does that even explain it more? I'm still like, okay, it's not a business, but it's a platform where Ash is going to teach you expertise. And then you have a link to get other people to join. So you're recruiting. That just sounds ridiculous, though. Right?
The big, bold, beautiful shared dream. Because Ash said, we chose not to talk about the new dream business within Onpassive, within the ecosystem, within the OES. The decision was we will talk about it in this new platform.
Awesome.
All right. It's a transition. It's a transition with Ash. And this is from Ash. With Ash.
Or like a migration. You know, they're familiar with migrations.
Not from Ash and not for Ash.
Fuck
with
off.
Ash. Victory with Ash.
We get it. Thank you.
Okay. We've talked.
My issue isn't with the with. It's with the victory part. Because I always say victory with Ash, something that nobody has ever experienced before.
Time again, the old vehicle and the new vehicle. We're in the transition stage. Very soon, you're going to have more information about Victory with Ash. There'll be
the new vehicle is going to crash into the old vehicle and also end up in a wreck. Because of the old vehicle, the new vehicle can't run. All right. The new vehicle doesn't have its own engine. It was depending on the engine of the old vehicle. And unfortunately, the S.E.C came over, and for some reason, they decided to pour sugar all in it. And it fucked up your whole engine. So now you're fucked. And there's just no way for you to travel anywhere.
Links out there. There'll be ways to share links, and it's going to be a platform where we're going to be prepared.
Then Ash came over, cut a bunch of wires. I don't know why, but here we are.
Trained, ready to go for the new, big, bold, beautiful shared dream. Okay? So I just wanted to get that message out there.
So they have Onpassive, which is no more. Then they have the bridge, which is Victory with Ash. And then there will be a new business, which is the big, bold, beautiful dream that has yet to be named.
Many of you already know this, but I highly recommend you share it with people to let them know that Victory with Ash is not our destination. It is a bridge to our destination. That's the best way to describe it if people have questions. Okay, I hope that helps somewhat, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the day. Mwah.
Thank you for clarifying, I guess, Susie. So, I hope that you figured out that Victory with Ash is not the new business. It is the bridge to the new business, even though it is a place where Ash is going to share his and other people's expertise with you about how to run a business. And you will have a link so that you can recruit other people to come and learn as well. It is not a business. Everything is free. You won't be making money, okay? Ash isn't breaking the law. He promises. You'll find out all of the good information once you make it into the cult. That way they can have it controlled. And once he tells you everything in Victory with Ash, you're going to be told that you're not allowed to tell the public anything. That's why you have to sign an NDA. And once you get in there, I'm sure he's going to explain to you the business aspect of this, which is illegal because he has an 8-year director's bar. Technically, if I were him, I would go start a new business while I'm still paying money that's owed for my last one, but maybe that's just me. Because don't forget, he also has litigations with his old employers. He's being sued for not paying his employees for over 9 months. Many of them who traveled to Dubai and Hyderabad on work visas that were then kept from them. It's a whole thing that happens there. It's a way for them to exploit labor out of people. It's disgusting. Dubai is an awful, awful place. I'm just going to say that. It's awful for that. So, you know, there's litigation still, other than the S.E.C case, going on with Onpassive. So he technically can't walk away fully from Onpassive. He even admits that himself. He'll say that himself. He just wants everybody else to forget about it so he can dupe them with this new thing. This new thing Speaking of, I think to end this stream, we need to discuss and understand the Premier Founder selection process.
One of the founders who submitted an application for Victory with Ash. You are waiting to see sometime next week if you have been approved to occupy a premier position in the company. Please understand that not everyone who filled out an application will qualify for these premier positions.
I feel like it's been a week at this point, very close to. So that's why people are kind of getting antsy, because if they didn't get an email, they're like, oh no, did I not make it, you know?
Mr. Mufareh also stated that once you are selected, the company will create direct links reflecting your Premier Founder status. This exclusive group will not be expanded, which is why the application process had a cut-off date.
What do you mean it won't be expanded? Everyone's saying that they're all getting a link that they'll be able to share out.
Only those who secure a premier position will receive these valuable company links.
Oh, okay.
So how will people who were not selected...
Well, now he's saying something different than what Chris and Susie are saying. Who are we supposed to listen to here?
...get into Victory with Ash? They can only join by receiving a link from a Premier Founder, as the company will not provide links directly to them.
So now it's just the people that applied and got approved that get links? So why is everyone being told that they're getting links? Why are they all waiting for a link? I don't understand.
Therefore, these Premier Founder links are precious, as they will spearhead the building of momentum and populate Victory with Ash. Okay. Mr. Mufareh has always rewarded those who diligently follow the established process. Those who do not qualify have disqualified themselves.
You see what he did to Marty and Robin?
Through their own actions. They are the rotten apples who will not receive a link. It would be impossible to send a link to someone who has effectively removed themselves from...
Oh yes, it always gets blamed on a few rotten apples, especially with the cult. That shit goes on a lot in terms of the Hare Krishna ISKCON movement that I speak out about, along with several other people that speak out about this cult, and a whole subreddit that is full of survivors of the cult. Is the people that are in this cult will show up and they'll say, well, it's not the cult that's the problem. It's not the leader that's the problem. There was just a few rotten apples. And I continually have to point out to them that that's not the case. And that the issue is with the way that these hierarchies work. They are toxic. It creates a toxic environment every single time when you have this particular type of hierarchy, okay? So there is no way to have that, to have these cult hierarchies and these cult tactics being used, okay? And then not have abuse. And the leadership comes from the top. It's often set by the leader and what's expected of the members. The practices, the belief systems are all just kind of like tools. But it's the hierarchy and how this thing runs that is the problem. It's set up for you to fail. MLMs particularly are set up for you to fail and continually pay in to do better. Because like I said, the industry very much depends on the coaching. You don't make money in MLMs, guys. You don't. Nobody does. They make money off of the coaching, selling you that they make millions off of the MLMs. And then having you go, oh, I want to learn how to be successful like them. I'm going to go and buy all the skills. And it's like Ash just clued into this fact and went, that's what I'll do. But it's not always just a few rotten apples. And in most cases, the few rotten apples are formed because, again, what's expected of them from the group.
Consideration. This process ensures that Mr. Mufareh does not leave anyone behind who is worthy of advancing in his company. By the end of next week, Premier Founders will have their special links to distribute. They should use discretion. sending links only to serious individuals they believe will actively work the business.
That creates a wonderful, wonderful situation where everybody starts judging everybody, even the people that have been in their team for several years, and whether or not they're worthy to get a link. Like, that wouldn't create any toxicity. No, of course not. Yeah, do that with your community. Great idea.
There will be many founders who will know definitively next week if they have been selected for a premier position. When that happens, the real work will begin.
Joe says, I better get a premier position. What a collection of freaks the unsuccessful will be. They will also number a grand total of 0.
Thank you for reading.
Thank you for reading, he says at the end of the video. I love that. I guess that was supposed to just be a post, huh? Wasn't it? So we have another one. This one is called Excitement on Steroids. Bang, bang. Mentioning at its best.
Fights and Bill Must commentary. This update supersedes all other updates and O-News updates. The update is the one that will memorialize this vision of Mr. Ash Mufareh. Has it dawned on all founders that this is the first of its kind to encompass a learning platform that prepared each founder who enters Victory with Ash? The necessary tools and mentoring that, if you get trained on how to operate this business, is the best that money can't buy. The way we founders will pay for these courses is by paying attention, then applying what we have been taught to not just Mr. Mufareh's new company, but any business venture you would want to create. This course is the blueprint to massive illuminated success. All of the information about how to make money online will become obsolete when users stuck in outdated content are exposed to what Victory with Ash platform on turning ordinary people into extraordinary entrepreneurs. Each founder and future customer.
These sentences are so loaded up with adjectives, it's just like, what are you even trying to say?
Customers who, not just satisfied by being just customers, become prime candidates to enter into Victory with Ash platform and then into Mr. Ash Mufareh's new company.
It's only a bridge.
But here is the insane thing. What if the only way that the new ones could get into the Victory with Ash platform is by invitation only from a founder who will have links to invite them in? That would...
Do you know what the insane thing is? That after waiting around for 7 years, after you paid $97, and then a bunch of you paid another $143 to get OConnect, that you would then actually apply for this thing. And not realize that this man fucking owes you at this point. He owes you something. And he's trying to make it seem like you're lucky if he allows you near him now. That should worry you. This ego boost that he's gotten should also worry everybody.
Be phenomenal. Remember, the genesis is the placing of present founders into premier positions. They will start this with links created by the technology team of Mr. Ash Mufareh. Can you say excitement on steroids? To quote Mr. Ash Mufareh, these are not recycled motivational talks or generic online courses. They are high-quality, practical, skill-building programs designed by the experts to help you grow, develop your business abilities, and become the best possible version of yourself. Any previous organizational hierarchy or position will not apply here. What does hierarchy mean?
Oh, thank you.
A system or organization in which people or groups are ranked one above the other, according to status or authority.
Yep. Exactly. And in the way that these ones, cults, the MLMs work, is to keep you paying into them to reach salvation. To be a millionaire entrepreneur. Or whatever the goal may be. To be popular in the community. Be looked up to as someone that's fabulous. And then, yeah, you got a ranking system in all of them. And in MLMs, as I keep pointing out, there is no way to move up in rank without recruiting. Therefore, it's a pyramid scheme.
The previous organization is inoperable. The only entity coming from that old organization is Mr. Ash Mufareh.
Yeah,
that hierarchy
that
will not be carried over from the old organization to the new organization. It is a brand new start.
In other words, this isn't a multi-level marketing company, we promise.
Oh, what a relief that is, like breathing fresh air. Our priority is centered on responsibility, not entitlement. What's past is past. Our eyes and our efforts are focused on the future. All we have to do are follow directions and be patient and wait. It's not costing a penny to just wait.
Yes, and if you do a really good job at following these instructions, don't worry. I'm sure when the rapture happens, you will move up into the sky. Hashtag victory with Ash. Very fun. Very fun indeed. I've got one more. One final one. I have more than that, but one for today. This one is called The Milestone of Our Lives is Coming.
Coming week is a momentous milestone in the lives of all of us who have longed for something to call our own. It represents a turning point in the lives of thousands of founders as we are on the cusp of completely changing our lives in a positive direction. This is all thanks to a man who is totally unselfish and willing to give of himself for the betterment of others who are not even his family members. Mr. Ash Mufareh is the man whom people have dragged through the mud, yet he didn't let that affect his heart. He knew that there are people just like him who do not have the means to invest in a vision like his. When it dawns on us how fortunate we are going to be, it is simply breathtaking. In the
Gotta try to swim in the mud. Because, they're as clear as mud.
world of big business, this never happens. Someone comes up with an idea and gathers a few friends to work on it privately. Instead of keeping their great idea private, they often choose the quicker path of going public. Going public with your vision, however, can distort it. But Mr. Mufareh has taken his vision in another direction. Admittedly, there are technical things that founders in this community should not even think about, for we are not the experts. Mr. Mufareh and his technology teams are the true experts.
I bet you most of you are smarter than he is. I just say, don't let him fool you.
Our role in this picture is that we are willing participants, ready to do whatever it takes.
Willing participants. As they tell people in cults, you're a willing participant.
Takes legally, morally, and ethically. We strive for something that will benefit.
That's like saying that a woman being abused by her abusive partner is a willing participant.
Not only our immediate families, but will also stretch far beyond them. It all begins this coming week, on October the 13th.
Nothing happened on October the 13th, but okay.
Mr. Mufareh said that we would definitely know who the premier position founders are. Once that has been established, the next step will be having exclusive links. These exclusive links are produced for the premier founders.
Oh, we're getting into this
It
again?
is truly the link of love and the link of growth.
Ew!
It is all.
Ew! The link of love? It is the link of love. The link of love and link of growing? Oh, man.
Also the link of forgiving all who were not able to sign the application.
What?
As Chris Johnson said, those who are worthy but could not fill in the application will not be left behind.
Oh, yeah?
For Mr. Mufareh is not that kind of person. As we await what will transpire this week, the momentum and excitement are building. Whatever comes next week is something that has never happened in our lives before. I do not know of any other.
Apparently the company's gonna launch. Or the non-company. Wait, why is it important?
Company with a business concept like Mr. Mufareh's. His business acumen has no equal.
You You don't know another company that is as constant as Ash Mufareh at what? It doesn't even make sense.
And when you look at his 30 years of experience, there is nobody who can match his resume. So founders, I hope you get a good night's rest and prepare for this most momentous part of our vision. This is the vision we adopt.
What if I told you that there's like at least 10 guys that I can think of right now off the top of my head who will also all claim to have 20 to 30 years experience in multi-level marketing companies? You'd be surprised how many of you are. There are tons.
Adopted from our visionary, Mr. Ash Mufareh.
From our visionary. How come you didn't call it visionary with Ash? That would have been better. All right, I lied. I found one more. I found one more. It is Beautiful Shared Dream.
Of generosity abound is a statement that combines a metaphorical idea with an action.
Okay.
Breaking it down word by word.
See, the problem is you guys keep talking about all these metaphorical ideas, as you're calling them, but then there's never any action. Nothing ever happens. You just keep moving from group to group, claiming that it's all about to happen. It's coming soon.
Riches traditionally, this means material wealth, money, and valuable possessions. However, in this context, it's used metaphorically. It refers to non-material wealth, such as fulfillment and purpose, strong relationships and trust, joy and inner peace, goodwill and a positive reputation, opportunities that come from collaboration, generosity. This is the core of the phrase. It means a readiness to give more than is necessary or expected. Importantly, this isn't just about money. It includes giving your time, knowledge, and mentorship, offering encouragement.
Why do they have to do that? I thought they were all just there at Victory with Ash to learn from Ash Mufareh.
Encouragement and support.
No, it's okay.
Sharing opportunities and connections. Acting with a spirit of abundance rather than scarcity. Abound. This is an action verb. It means to exist in large numbers or great quantity, to be plentiful and overflowing. The combined meaning. Put together,
Did Red make
the
this?
riches of generosity abound means when you live with a generous spirit, giving freely of your resources, time, and knowledge, you create an overflow of non-material wealth that is far more valuable and fulfilling than financial riches alone.
Are you trying to convince everyone that they should be okay with never making money from this thing?
It's the idea that generosity itself generates a different kind of prosperity. The riches are the direct results and rewards of being a generous person.
No, it doesn't always equal out to that. I know a lot of people are very nice, kind, generous people. Most of them don't have a lot of money. And it's funny because all of the helping professions pay the least amount. So, you know, just saying.
The Victory with Ash platform. The Victory with Ash platform is built on a foundation of giving value, first through high-level education.
Excuse me, the Victory with Ash platform isn't in existence yet. You don't know what it's going to have. That's why I don't understand any of this.
Mentorship from Mr. Mufareh and a supportive community. The riches for participants are the skills, knowledge, personal transformation, and the ultimate opportunity to advance to a new company.
Don't worry, I know that you were told that you'd be able to send little Jimmy to college on the money that you would make from this thing. At least you got the personal development, right? You know, you did some personal transformation while you were here the last 7 years. So you should feel completely fulfilled and like you got your money's worth.
The riches for the leaders are the satisfaction of empowering others and building a successful, loyal community of founders.
A cult?
It promises that an abundance of success and opportunity, riches, is available to those who operate with a generous, collaborative mindset rather than a competitive, selfish one. In essence, it's a rejection of...
Yeah, it's okay. Ash Mufareh is here to make everything fair and equal.
the every person for themselves model. It proclaims that true and abundant victory comes from a culture of giving.
Is that what Victory with Ash stands for, is it? Did Ash tell you that? How come you don't get to have a meeting with Ash, Bill and John? Is he not giving you guys messages to spread?
The Victory with Ash platform combines both kind of riches that will prepare all graduates for entrance to
Big Connect!
the big, bold, beautiful shared dream company.
Big, bold, beautiful shared dream company. Imagine if that ends up being the name. And then every single time you got to say the big, bold, beautiful dream share company. Lord. See, it's funny because I feel like one of the reasons why Ash was like, oh, it's going to be called Victory was Ash, is because he realized like how stupid it was to continuously say like big, bold, beautiful dream or new direction company. And like how like everyone was calling it a different name, but then they still do it, right? Because the Victory with Ash is just the bridge. So now you have Victory with Ash and the big, bold, beautiful tree. It didn't really fix the problem like I think he was hoping it would. You know? Imagine the new song, it's gonna suck. It's true, that's quite a mouthful to, fit in the song. Do you guys remember their new song? They have a new song. I should have time to go. We should have time to listen to this. It's quite long if you guys remember it, but it is pretty funny. You guys remember it was back, they released this back when they were doing their motivational speeches. So they were releasing all these great videos with like music in the background and then motivational speeches. And we were dying of laughter. They were great fun. Where is it? And so they did release a Victory with Ash song. Just give me a moment, guys. I'm trying to find it. Find it. I need to find it. It was like a 7-minute one. It was pretty funny. We had a great time laughing at it. They've released like a few songs since then that they have called Victory with Ash. But this one, they were like, this is our theme song. And I was like, oh no, this is quite the long fucking theme song. And I don't think any of them will ever replace the good old In It to Win It. The In It to Win It song is the best one. I'm still trying to find it. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Where is it? Dum-dum. It's quite long. Oh, shit. I can't find it now. For some reason. It doesn't appear to be on me. That's not it. I was just playing one and it wasn't the one. I swear to God. Hold on. Is it this one? I'm doing my best. Oh, no. It wasn't a girl that did it. It was definitely a guy that did it. And it was pretty funny. It was a good one. Very good one. But the new song, if they call it Big, Bold, Beautiful Dream, is just not going to be as fun, is it? Damn. Da-da-da-da-da. Maybe it's further back. Oh my God, do you guys remember the coffee shop one? Sorry, I just saw it. That one made me laugh. That was a good one, too. We've had some pretty funny videos made about this thing. Oh, yes, we have. Oh, yes, we have. I feel like now you guys are just waiting for me to come up with this song. Oh, wait. Is this the one? No, that one's an actual song. It was a motivational one. I don't want to quit this now until we find a damn song, damn it. I wanted to find that one, though. It's almost like they got rid of it. It was a 7-minute one. I very much remember it being 7 minutes long because we were laughing about the fact that it was 7 minutes long. And now I can't find it. I can't find it now. It's making me sad. Hello? System, work with me here. Oh, see, that's a song too. Lord! Lord help me. Lord help me. We did have a dancing diaper baby song, though. It was pretty good. Wow, that's so weird. It's so weird that I can't find this now for some reason. Because it wasn't an O-News commentary, it was an extra song, and they called it the Victory with Ash. And it's funny to me, all these songs. You need to do a better job of these productions. The Bill Must Productions. Which they're not called Bill Must John White anymore. Now it's called Digital Winds. Digital Winds with Ash Mufareh. You know? Alright. Well, you always have this one. It'll work. Hello? Are you going to work for me song? Alright, yeah. There we go. Alrighty. Share. We got a dancing diaper baby. I'll keep looking for the other one. It is massive.
अधीरता जल्दबाजी में फैसले लेने पर मजबूर करती है जिससे अक्सर टाली जा सकने वाली गलतियां और अनावश्यक तनाव होता है ये तात्कालिक क्षणिक संतुष्टि को प्राथमिकता देता है स्थायी सार्थक उपलब्धि को दीर्घकालिक क्षमता का त्याग अल्पकालिक जल्दबाजी के लिए ये अथक तात्कालिकता निराशा का एक चक्र बनाती है व्यक्तिगत शांति और व्यावसायिक प्रगति दोनों को कमजोर करती है ऐश मुफारे और उनकी तकनीकी टीमें, सभी संस्थापकों और सहयोगियों को विशाल कौशल और तकनीकी ज्ञान दे रही है, जिससे उन सभी को जो इस यात्रा पर रहे हैं राहत की सांस लेनी चाहिए। क्यों? क्योंकि वे अपनी कंपनी के बारे में फैसले लेने में जल्दबाजी नहीं करेंगे। पूरी तरह से अटकलों और अधीरता के आधार पर वे अटकल नहीं लगाते, वे नवाचार करते हैं, वे जल्दबाजी नहीं करेंगे। दूसरों की भावनाओं और अटकलों के आधार पर निर्णय लेकर अटकलें धैर्य की दुश्मन है। ये निश्चितता को अज्ञात पर दांव लगाने के लिए बदल देती है। ये अधूरी जानकारी पर काम करने को प्रोत्साहित करती है, या कुछ छूट जाने के डर से मेहनती प्रतीक्षा को दरकिनार कर देती है, जिसकी सच्ची कीमत की जरूरत होती है। ये आवेगपूर्ण कार्य अक्सर व्यक्ति को एक बुरे रास्ते पर ले जाता है, सीधे तौर पर उन स्थिर चक्रवृद्धि पुरस्कारों से लड़ता है जिन्हें धैर्य विकसित करता है।
It's the world's longest song. It really is. World's longest song. You also have this one.
In the quiet hum of the server's light, you're building futures day and night. With every line of code you write, you turn our dreams into flight.
فيها مثل الخواتم في ضوء الليل، تشيد مستقبلا بقلب لا يمل.
كل سطر تكتبه من الكود
ينقل أحلامنا للعود.
Through every glitch and every test, you give your all, no need to rest. Your passion fuels our every quest. Ash, your team's the very best.
في كل عطل وفي كل امتحان انت الدعم، انت الركن والجنان. شغفك يقود مسيرتنا
وفركك التأني نعمة من الرحمن.
I like how it's in English.
Thank you, Ash, for lighting the way, for every breakthrough, every new day with your tech team strong. You lead the race, buying us with grace and pace. From the back end to the front line view, everything we do, we owe it to you. Ash Mufareh, our guiding star, we're soaring high because of who you are. شكرا لك أش على النور الذي تضيء على كل اختراع وعلى كل نجاح ندرك اليوم.
Like, the thing about these two is it's AI, right? So it's like, even if you like the beat and you like what they're saying, is it really talent? Like, it's, you know.
بفريقك القوي تقود السباق،
وتمنى القوة بكل احترام. من الخلفية إلى الشاشة الأمامية، كل ما ننجز فببطل معرفتك الرائقة.
يا اش مفرش نجمنا الهادي، نحلق عاليا لأنك بحق قائد.
All right, one more. One more. You guys ready? This I believe is the one.
Rise up, dreamers.
This
the
is
moment is now. उठो सपनों वालों, अभी का है ये पल. Shoulders back, take a stand. Make a vow, कंधे पीछे खड़े हो जाओ, कसम खाओ अब no limits, no fear, we're breaking the mold. कोई सीमा नहीं, कोई डर नहीं, ढा रहे हैं पुराने ढांचे को. Our stories being written in red, white and gold. हमारी कहानी लिखी जा रही है लाल सफेद सोने में. From the grind to the glow, we push through the pain. मेहनत से लेकर चमक तक दर्द के बीच भी आगे बढ़ते हैं. Every loss is a lesson, every setback a gain. हर एक सीख है, हर रुकावट एक फायदा है. We don't wait for the call, we make it ourselves. हम बुलावे का इंतजार नहीं करते, हम खुद बुलाते हैं. With passion like thunder and hearts full of wealth. बिजली जैसे जोश के साथ दिल धन से भरे. Feel the spark in your chest, that's the flame. छाती में चिंगारी महसूस कर रहे हो. We're not chasing, it's hard. We are the name. हम सपने के पीछे नहीं भाग रहे, हम खुद नाम है. So lock in, focus tight, take aim, तो तैयार हो जाओ. ध्यान केंद्रित करो, निशाना साधो. Hide in your dedication, feel it ignite. अपनी लगन को बढ़ाओ, उसे जलता हुआ महसूस करो. Dark, turning night into light. हम अंधेरे में चिंगारी है, रात को उजाले में बदल रहे हैं. Get excited, get loud, let your spirit run free. उत्साहित हो जाओ, जोर से चिल्लाओ, अपनी आत्मा को आजाद कर दो. This is who we are, this is meaning. यही हम हैं, यही है. Bum, bum, bum. That's the sound of the future knocking on the door. भविष्य की आवाज है ये दरवाजे पर दस्तक दे रही. Bum, 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 bum. We don't just win, we want more. हम सिर्फ जीते नहीं, हम चाहते हैं.
Founders rising with vision so clear. संस्थापक उठ रहे हैं साफ दृष्टि के साथ. Building empires from whispers and fear. फुसफुसाहट और डर से साम्राज्य बना रहे हैं. Affiliate strong, united we stand. सहयोगी मजबूत, एकजुट खड़े हैं हम. Hand in hand, making history. Hand in hand, हाथ में हाथ, इतिहास बना रहे हैं हाथ में हाथ. No room for the weak, no time for the slow. कमजोर की.
Am I the only one that's like waiting for them to go? No, I got gasoline.
के लिए कोई जगह नहीं, धीमे के लिए कोई वक्त नहीं. We move like a storm, let the whole world know. हम तूफान की तरह चलते हैं, पूरी दुनिया को बता दो. Success isn't luck, it's will, grit and soul. सफलता कोई भाग्य नहीं.
I feel like this tune needs some Eminem and some Pitbull. Is that just me?
इच्छा शक्ति, हिम्मत और आत्मा है. And we're taking control, reaching for the goal. और हम काबू में ले रहे हैं, लक्ष्य तक पहुंच रहे हैं. Can you hear it? The beat of the drum. क्या सुन रहे हो? ढोल की थाप. The revolution's here, and it's just begun. क्रांति आ गई है. और अभी.
I'm a little scared that we're like telling people to go into war or something with this, you know? I don't have any clue what the fuck they're saying in Hindi.
शुरुआत हुई है. Hide in your dedication, feel it ignite. अपनी लगन को बढ़ाओ, उसे जलता हुआ महसूस करो.
Like, I am proud of Bill and John for finally paying for the AI songs, you know? Because I feel like this one probably they paid for.
चिल्लाओ, अपनी आत्मा को आजाद कर दो. This is who we are, this is meaning. यही हम हैं, यही है. Bum, bum, bum. That's the sound of the future knocking on the door. भविष्य की आवाज है ये दरवाजे पर दस्तक दे रही. Bum, 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 bum. We don't just win, we want more. हम सिर्फ जीते नहीं, हम चाहते हैं.
Right, instead of bam, 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 they say bomb, bomb, bomb. That's hilarious. I don't even care.
You feel that? That pulse, that power.
Back to being motivated.
महसूस कर रहे हो? वो धड़कन, वो ताकत. That's you. वो तुम हो.
Well, I feel like they did make this one with AI, though. You're not wrong. In the past, and see, this is why I don't really like AI. Because in the past, they have all gotten together and done songs. They have. I've showcased so many of those. But then once like John White and Bill Must here started pumping out this AI slop, which is why we cover it, really, they all kind of just started doing the same thing, you know? And now we don't even see their talents. So now they're really wasted. Right? At least before they were using some of them. I mean, it was to promote a pyramid scheme and that sucked. But at least they were using them. It's almost like now the use of this AI has now stripped them of their talents. I feel hella motivated now, and I just got home from the Just Over Broke. There you go. Time to clean the whole house.
वो हम हैं. That's unstoppable.
It's hard.
वो अटल है. Now rise. अब उठो. Now roar. अब दहाड़ो. Now bam. अब
Woo! Yeah!
Hide in your dedication, let it fly. अपनी लगन को बढ़ाओ, उसे उड़ता हुआ देखो. We're the fire in the sky, burning bright and high. हम आसमां में आग हैं, तेज़ और ऊंचे चल रहे हैं. Get excited, founders claim what's yours. उत्साहित हो जाओ, संस्थापक.
All of this for a bridge.
को अपना हमला ले. We don't just win, we want more. Just as the name नहीं, हम मौजूदा जाते हैं. हम यहाँ रुकने आए हैं और हम आग में हैं. जमो. What? With this, when you knock your head, let's go. Channel. Bomb.
Oh my god, that's like my favorite thing. I love it. I think it's so funny. All right, I've saved it. So we won't lose it again. See, this is why I plan everything that I'm going to show to you before I go on stream. Because otherwise, I'm going, okay, hold on. I'm looking at thumbnail. Then you guys are just sitting there going, all right, come on, Queen. Like, pull something up. What are we doing? And we just don't need any of that if I can avoid it. So thank you for sticking that out with me. I knew I would find it eventually. So it's saved now. We won't lose it again. But that's allegedly like the theme song for the victory with Ash. So, woohoo! Yeah, bomb, bomb, bomb! I love it. Anyway, thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate you coming and hanging out here. Give this video a like. Subscribe if you are new. Thank you so much. I think that tomorrow we're going to pivot. And my mind needs a break. Sometimes that happens. So tomorrow we are going to be doing Flat Earth Friday. It's been an extremely long time since I checked in with S.E.C. And I've been talking about checking in with S.E.C. for like weeks now. And it's like, just fucking do it already. So that's what we'll be doing tomorrow. It'll probably be a stream at about the same time as today. So stay tuned for that. Keep track of the community tab. That is where I put everything. Give this a like. And I'll see you all tomorrow to laugh
My
at
name is
some
Ash
funner
Mufareh,
stuff.
and I'm your friend.
Have a fabulous night. I love all your faces.
My name is Ash Mufareh, and I'm your friend.
Bye.
I'm Mike Ellis, by the way.
Shining bright into the future, we rise high.
Call me Reverend Jim Jones, okay? Let's go to Guyana, all right? No joke. If that's a call.
Hey, hey, hey.
And I'm your friend.
That negative YouTube channel has got more followers on it than I do on my own. It breaks my heart.
Woo! Round of applause, everybody.
Friend. My name is Ash Mufareh. If you're rude, if you've been doubting or sighing, or we know who you are.
Stop going there. She wants to be the first to make us look silly. Yeah, Queen of Karma's on there asking for a debate. That's the lady I brought on. Her debate was screaming at Ash. And another Queen of Karma asking about why don't we answer the question about religion. I think we've answered that over and over again.
I've been answering them over and over again. It's not the answer you want, but
yeah.
Call me Reverend Jim Jones, okay? Let's go to Guyana, all right? No joke.
Alright, this is a great way to start your day. Come here and tune in to crazy men talking about their experiences. My name is Ash Mufareh, and I'm your friend.
I'm Mike Ellis, by the way.
And I'm your friend.
Stop going there. That negative YouTube channel has got more followers on it than I do on my own YouTube channel. It breaks my heart.
And I'm your friend. My name is Ash Mufareh.
Stop going there. Yeah, Queen of Karma's on there.
My name is Ash Mufareh, and I'm your friend.
Let's go to Guyana.